Okay, guys, so we're back with another video. I'm giving you all angles today. Y'all can't say I've never given you anything. But let's talk about Kim Kardashian because Kim Kardashian is back on her shenanigans. Every 3 to 5 business days, she says Kanye West is the reason why no one wants to date her. Kanye is the reason why she doesn't have a dating life. So if it rains, blame Kanye. But irrespective of Kim, trying to convince us that Kanye is the reason why she's not in a relationship, like, I can see things differently. I think something really happened that Kanye did when she was in a relationship with a certain someone, and a certain someone called off their relationship because Kanye West basically told the world that that certain someone and Kim Kardashian was together. And I believe that certain someone is Tom Brady. I'm waking up to the possibility of it. I tell you, December has been so good to me. It's just like fireworks, and it's not New Year's as yet. What I've woken up to the realization of is that, as I said to you guys, this is something that I've always believed. I've always believed that Tom Brady and Kim were in their dating phase. And when Kanye did that Drink Champs interview telling Kim to go marry Tom Brady was like, okay, the madness has started. I thought I could do this, but evidently I can't, and I'm out of here. I believe Tom Brady dumped Kim Kardashian at that point, and that's why Kim is always saying Kanye is the reason why she doesn't have a love life. Kanye is the reason why she's not dating. I believe Kanye West definitely scared off Tom Brady, and I believe Tom Brady called off his situationship that he had ongoing with Kim at that point in time, because I think we all are familiar with that portion of that interview. Kanye West said it a few times in that year. He said it on Drink Champs. Yeah, it was Drink Champs. And I think he did an interview with Fox News as well. And he said it. He said, go marry Tom Brady or something, use your platform to do good and to uplift and influence families. And I believe that was the time that Tom Brady was like, okay, I'm out of here. This is not for me. And as such, Kim is seeing it as a major loss. And that's why we see where I think Kris is bitter, and Kris is the one who has been targeting Tom Brady. That's what I believe. And I'm watching this series that TMZ, they have done with Lamar Odom, and everything Lamar said in that interview with TMZ, it is literally what we see happening to Tom Brady. No, Lamar Odom, I think I downloaded the clip. If I can find the clip, I'm going to include the clip for you guys. I may insert it in the middle of the video, at the beginning or at the end. So if I can find the clip, I'm going to include it for you guys. But Lamar Odom did a sit down with TMZ. It was like a docuseries. He spoke about what happened to him at the Bunny Ranch. I didn't believe Lamar all along, but after I started watching that docuseries that he's doing with TMZ, that's when I started believing Lamar, and I was like, okay, I think Lamar is correct. I think Lamar was actually drugged at the Bunny Ranch, and he said he woke up in the hospital and he had wires all over him. He had no idea where he was, and he was just pulling out the wires. And he said that after his divorce was finalized with Khloe, the media outlets started attacking him, and he could not understand the reason for the attacks, because he wanted to work things out with Khloe, but Khloe wanted to move on. And Khloe told us that she was the one who wanted to move on. And Harvey was like, could this be from Kris, because didn't we see the same thing happening to Kanye West? Harvey actually said that to Lamar Odom, and Lamar was like, possibly, but it's so confusing because he doesn't get the reason for all the lies that they were telling on him at that point. And it was consistently him and what he did to Chloe. Now, make no mistakes. Lamar is not saying he never cheated on Chloe. He never denied any of those things. He never denied being unfaithful to Chloe. He never denied hiding and taking drugs when he was with Chloe. But what he was denying is all the other things that the media outlet were publishing about him at that point. And when Harvey said to him, could it be Kris, because we observed the same behavior with Kanye West? And it's true. And Jason Lee told us that Kim and Kris targeted Kanye through the media. And then we saw Tom Brady, having the same experience with Kim. And I've been looking at it like that podcast that Lamar did with Harvey kind of triggered and pulled me back to this Tom Brady moment. And I've always felt as though something was in something when it comes to Kim and Tom Brady, because the Kardashians can be truly mischievous and they use the media outlets a lot to spin stories and to put stories out there that are not factual. But normally when the stories come out about Kim and these men, because you guys know that the media actually dump these men on Kim once they go single. But the manner in which that Tom Brady story was spin and consistently spin to us, I said to myself, something is not normal here, because the manner in which that Tom Brady story keeps coming, and it has been happening for the past 3 years, and then going back to what Kanye West said about Tom Brady and Kim, I was like, something has to be real here. It can't be the sense that Kanye is lying, because when Kanye said, Kim, go marry Tom Brady or something, the media wasn't spinning the narratives at that point. So it's as though Kim was actually dating Tom Brady, and we saw a report that said Kim was looking at new properties to buy in and around LA, and she would use Tom Brady's golf cart to, drive through the communities of LA to see potential properties. The media outlet also said that Kim and Tom Brady had dinner once. And when that report came out, after Kanye West said that Kim and Tom Brady should get married, that report came out after. When that report came out, there was no dismissal from Tom Brady nor Tom Brady's PR team. But it was after maybe a year, and the story just started popping up out of nowhere. It seemed as though by that time, Tom Brady was like to Kim, I'm out of here, can't deal with this, don't want to deal with this. And maybe they were in okay communication after that. In my opinion, I think they were in okay communication after that. And then Kim came to the realization that Tom Brady was not going to continue things with her. Kris Jenner came to the realization that, that man was out of Kim's life, and maybe they were banking on Tom Brady so much so that it felt like a major loss for them. And as such, it's why they started using the media to, put out all those stories about Kim and Tom Brady. But looking back, at all of what transpired, looking back at that media outlet report after Kanye West said that, and looking at a year after how they used the media to spin Kim Kardashian and Tom Brady's story, I'm starting to believing that there was definitely something between Kim and Tom Brady. I believe that it was in the early stages. I believe that Kanye exposed all of it. And because of that, Tom Brady was like, I'm out of here. And because, Tom Brady left, Kim Kardashian has been saying ever since then, because of Kanye West, she's not able to date. She's not able to move on with her life, while she has to watch him move on with his and being married and wanting to live life however he sees fit while she's there counting her loss. Because I don't believe that it is because of Kanye why Kim is refusing to date. I believe the reason why she's telling us that story and she consistently blames Kanye for not having a relationship is because Kanye was the one who led to the decision of Tom Brady breaking off whatever he had going on with Kim. So that's what I believe happened. I believe Kanye saying that basically has left Kim with a scar. And I believe that the scar that it has left Kim with is she could have had something amazing with Tom Brady. Because if you look at Tom Brady fits the profile of what Kim would want in her life. A man that's really good with kids, a man that could have been an amazing father to her kids, because Kanye is hardly ever there. And that's just the truth, especially when he's not well. He's hardly there. He'll say something else on social media and people will believe what Kanye West is saying, right? But the thing is that I believe that Kim is unwarrantedly blaming Kanye West, because while I can understand that Kanye West could have been the one to ruin things for her and Tom Brady, it has been years since that Drink Champs interview. And I believe that Kim could have moved on if she wanted to. She has the money and the resource to do so. She does have bodyguards on her payroll. So when she says Kanye West is the reason why she's not actively dating, I know she cannot prevent Kanye West from posting whatever he wants to post on social media. And I know that she's not going to take any legal actions against Kanye for saying certain things, because that woman is looking at that man like, okay, you're unwell, you're unstable. Taking legal actions against you doesn't make any sense. But I think that at some point in time, she has to wake up to the reality that if she wanted to move on, she could have moved on. And if there was someone out there who was truly interested in her, Kanye would have been a non-factor, because she does have the money and the resources to keep Kanye West at bay. And I believe that if she was gonna move on and date someone else, she would have dated someone who can afford the same luxury of security. Kim is gonna date someone who is established because she wants that for herself. And she is not gonna put herself in any predicament wherein at the end of the marriage, because I believe she's going to get married again. And I believe she's very calculated. Kim is one of those people who leads with the head and not the heart. And it's why she's so successful at what she does. And it's why she's so consistent at what she does, because she rules with the head and not the heart. But at some point in time, I'm like, girl, you can't keep blaming Kanye West for being Kanye, because that's what she's literally doing. And she knows that's what she's doing. So how long are you going to blame Kanye West? I think that she really hasn't met the perfect someone. And because Tom Brady was that perfect someone to her, she's consistently blaming Kanye for not having a relationship. But girl, how long are you going to keep that up for? I hope this all makes sense to you guys. Let me know in the comment section below so we can talk about it some more. Stay safe, stay blessed. Peace.